community that you'll ever need to learn everything you need to know about community. We have a lot of fun and we've got awesome. So before I get started with our day, I want you to know that today's broadcast is being sponsored by Dr. Khadijah Rapp, the maker of the mini mobile MD kit and the mobile MD kit that can handle all of your emergency needs. So if you've got this kit, the mini kit will help you to, let's see, it's got hand sanitizer, it's got masks, all those little things that we need, right, when we're on the go. But the mobile MD kit has all the things that you need to keep you out of the emergency room. So today's broadcast is sponsored by Dr. Khadijah Rapp, and if you are interested in being a sponsor for our next broadcast, just let me know. So today we are in the studio, which is my kitchen. We're in the studio today for our Bangology brunch with a bang. We've been advertising it as cooking with cannabis. I don't want those people coming after me. So we've got our own name, but brunch with a bang. And in the studio today we have Natasha Good, who is one of our founding members, and we also have Eric Reed, who was the September sweepstakes winner for our giveaway last month. But the exciting thing is we've got Chef Brandon Gaston here in the kitchen cooking up some amazing yummy for us today using Delta 8 THC. Now I know you're probably wondering, Delta 8 THC, wait, can you do that? Absolutely. So when you think about cannabis, there are over 400 cannabinoids in the plant, but we typically only talk about THC, the one that gets you high, the pot, right? Or we're talking about CBD of late. And so there are actually 4 types of THC. So you've got Delta 9, which is the THC that gets you high and feeling lifted. You've got Delta 8, which is like the little brother to Delta 9, to the pot, right? But it is it doesn't have all of the effects. You still, it's described as giving you a body high, but you're not feeling the anxiety and some of the other things that pot may cause you to feel. Then there's THCA and THCV as in Victor. So we're going to be doing a lot of talking about that over the next few weeks, about the different types of CBD, what they do, and everything that's involved in that weed. That's all healthy for you, right? It's healthy for you. It helps you with your issues. Bangology was designed out of my own issues around pain from sciatica. And so if you have pain, anxiety, or sleep issues, consider our premium products. But become a member of our community where we learn, grow, and shop together. So let me tell you, let me get back to our chef. Let me see what he's doing over here in the kitchen. I'm going to bring him on stream in a moment. So our chef, you've probably seen him all over social media. If you haven't, you need to look him up, Chef Gaston or Chef Brandon Gaston. He is trained from the Le Cordon Bleu. I think I said that right. He is an entrepreneur at best. Not only is he a chef, but he also has his own spices that he's going to tell us about, and he has his own pressure washing company. So he does a lot of things, and you're going to get to know him today as we talk. So we don't have any sound. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. I've just been talking my head off, and let's see. How about now? Can you hear me now, Robert? Can you hear me now? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. Let me know in the chat. So, wow, I just gave you guys this amazing intro. You mean I got to do it all over again? Okay, you can hear me now. Thank you, Robert. So, okay, somebody, okay, thank you. So, in the studio today, which is my kitchen, is Chef Brandon Gasson. He is Le Cordon Bleu trained. He is, okay, Robertson heard nothing. He is Le Cordon Bleu trained. He is here in the kitchen today cooking up brunch with a bang. Bangology brunch with a bang. So while he's getting ready, I'm going to back up since you guys couldn't hear me. I'm Dr. Tanya Lowe. I'm the founder of Bangology, the only CBD community where we learn, grow, and shop together. Welcome to our October session here, and we're gonna have a little fun today. Today we're cooking with Delta 8. And so, as I was saying earlier, that it's Delta 8 THC. And so Delta 8 THC is like the baby brother to Delta 9, which is, the pot, right? Is what everybody knows that they think of when they think of THC. But there are actually 4 types of THC. There's Delta 9, which is, what we know about. Delta 8, which is the baby brother to THC. And I like to tell folks it's on that CBD side of, THC. So it's one of those that's approved by the Farm Bill that they can send. It comes with papers, and we're going to be cooking with it today. It is defined as, it doesn't have the psychoactive effects as marijuana, but it's defined as giving you like a body high. So we should have some full tummies, and we should be feeling really good today. So in the studio with me, we have Natasha Good, who is one of our founding members. So she is here with us today, and we've been doing our sweepstakes. So we've got Eric Reed, who is our September sweepstakes winner. So he has the, not only did he win the sweepstakes, but he got the opportunity to come and join us in the studio today as we have brunch with a bang. So I want to encourage everybody to go, if you don't know, like, who is this woman? What are they talking about? Why are they talking about pot on a Saturday morning? Go and visit our website, www.bangology, and that's BHAG, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like and subscribe. If you're watching us on Twitter, please subscribe to this channel. When we bring the chef on, make sure you connect with him on all social media streams. So, so you guys did hear me when I said that today's broadcast is sponsored by Dr. Khadijah Rapp. And she is an emergency room doctor, and she is the founder of the Mobile MD Kit. So the Mobile MD Kit has everything in it that you need to keep you out of the emergency room. So there's some awesome things in here, and I'll show you a little bit later. I actually used that kit a few weeks ago when I got bit by a spider. And then she has the Mobile MD Kit that has all the things that we need in this pandemic for when we're on the go. So there's gloves in here, there's a forehead temperature strip, there's hand sanitizer, there's Band-Aids, there's everything. So I usually keep this in my car. So if you, I'll get the website for you. She's running a special. I think it's a BOGO. So we'll make sure that we get that for you before the end of the broadcast. So Chef, are you ready?
Give me 45 seconds.
Okay, she says to give him 45 seconds. So, Tasha, thanks for being here today. Do you have any questions for the chef before I bring him on? Just ask him, and I'll ask him.
What are we having?
Good question. So, Chef, what are we having today?
So today we're going to do a seafood pasta, which consists of tiger prawns, baby lobsters, and scallops. It's gonna be like it's a seafood pasta, basically.
So we're having
it's gonna be with the
pasta
red
today.
sauce.
And he's gonna do a red sauce with he's preparing the Delta 8, because apparently you can't just take it and sprinkle it over the food. So he's, that's what I thought. So he's preparing the Delta 8 right now. I think we've lost connection on two of our cameras over here.
So I do have a question. Does he infuse it in the oil, the olive oil? Is that how you're gonna?
Well, actually, this time right here, I'm gonna do it an easy method, where to actually activate the flour, you have to change the form of it, basically, And I'm not gonna change it to a liquid form. I'm gonna leave it as a flour, but I'm gonna actually break it all the way down into a herb. And once it's infused with the heat of the sauce, it's gonna disperse within the sauce.
Oh,
Ooh. Y'all,
You're gonna enjoy it.
it's gonna be good.
You don't have to make it.
And it's gonna be so good. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So if you have not become a member of Bangology, let me tell you about what we do. We're a growing community, like our Facebook page. If you really want to be a member of the community, because in the community, we talk about all of the things going on around in the cannabis industry. We bring in people to talk about the health benefits. So if you're struggling with diabetes, cancer, sleep, anxiety, pain, all of those things, we bring people in to talk about how to best utilize the product, right? So if you're starting at ground zero, a lot of times what we do with medication is we take the medication and we think that we take this medicine, it's just gonna make everything better. But the reality is, if we improve our health, it will make the products work better. So speaking of the products, I'm going to show you our product line, since you haven't seen them, maybe, possibly, and tell you about this exciting thing we've got coming up for Black Friday. So this is our Bang Box, and the Bang Box, this Bang Box has just all the products in it that I'm going to show you. But for Black Friday, we're going to be offering the Bang Box for an incredible deal, and you'll be able to, if you've never tried CBD products, if you've never tried gummies, if you've never tried the tincture, you'll get an opportunity to try it. So let me tell you about our products. This is, and I don't think you can see it, this is our full spectrum vegan gummy. So it doesn't have, gelatin is made from pork. I don't know how old I was when I found that out, but gelatin is made from pork. And but these are not, and so they're vegan gummies, and they're delicious. And if you have pain, they make you feel better. Now I tell you, if you're not used to taking cannabis products, start with one. Two's the limit for the day. Start with one. There's another one of our members, she has lupus, and she takes one of these and they knock her pain out for 4 hours, I think, and then she takes another one. So that's not bad at all. These are our isolate gummies, and our isolate gummies only have CBD. Full spectrum. I always get that question. What's the difference between full spectrum and isolate? Full spectrum has everything in it. I like to think of the full spectrum gummy as your multivitamin, right? So it's got CBD, a little bit of THC, the legal limits of the law, which is 0.3%. It's got the CBG, the CBN, the CBC. It's the whole entire leaf. That's what you're going to get in the full spectrum. If you're, I can't tell you that full spectrum is not going to show up if you're taking it every day for your pain. I can't tell you it's not going to show up on a drug screen. Know the laws wherever you live, wherever you're watching from. Know the laws in your state, in your job, right? So the isolate CBD is just CBD. It's only the CBD, and it's very effective as well. It's pretty effective as well. And so I've actually tried both. and they work really well, especially if you had a hard time sleeping like I have during this pandemic. Popped a couple of these gummies and I was made brand new. So these are our Bankology gummies, our premium CBD. All of our tinctures are full spectrum, So this CBD, just like the gummies, it has everything in here, okay? I usually take the tincture daily so that it gets used to working with the receptors in your body. This is our pain rub. The pain rub is bag. Pain rub is bag. I keep this in my golf bag. This is one of our hero products, and it really helps you with any type of pain that you're having. It's an air pump, so you just pump it and it comes out, and you rub it on the area where you're having some pain, and it jumps right out. It works over a period of time, right? So the thing about it is none of these products are magical, right? They're not magic. I wish I could take a magic wand and say, whoo, pain be gone, but you have to use them consistently so they work. So I think our chef is ready. I'm ready to bring them on. I'm going to show you two more of our products. So then the CBG is it's an isolate of just CBG. CBG is good if you have inflammation and pain. So the CBD is used for a lot of different things. But if you want to, again, isolate the product, and you're like, I've got a lot of inflammation. I was just talking with someone the other day, and he said, I've got a lot of knee inflammation. I was like, the CBG is going to be good for you. We have a client in Florida who orders the CBG and the pain rub. So CBG, if you've got pain, inflammation, if you go on our website, the full description of everything that it does is available there. And then the final tincture, we offer 3 tinctures, CBD, CBG, and CBN, is the CBN. It is the bomb. It is pharmaceutical grade for sleep. And so if you're having problems sleeping, you want to get a good night's sleep, I would say if you get this, try it on the weekend. Try it on the weekend. Don't try it on a day where you got to get up early and go to work. Try it on the weekend to see how it works with your body, and you should sleep really well. All of our products are 900 milligrams, so you can adjust them in the dropper. It says it's recommended that you start with a low dose and then work your way up. We start at 900 milligrams, and so that way, if you are experiencing pain, sleep, and anxiety, then you're already kind of starting in the middle of the middle, okay? So I think our chef is our chef ready?
Yes, ma'am. Sure go.
All right, so I'm gonna bring our chef in, add it into the stream, and I'm gonna turn it over to him.
Not really. Here.
Okay, hello.
Can't see his head.
Good morning. How you doing? Audience, how you doing? Chef Gadsden. It's my first time doing a live of this nature here. Today we're just doing cooking with cannabis. Basically, we're gonna do a seafood dish, a seafood pasta dish, and hopefully you all enjoy it. Like the doctor said, it's not the THC form, it's the CBD form, and like I said, hopefully you all enjoy it.
So you want to talk them through kind of what you're doing and your process for breaking it down?
Most definitely. So when you have the flour, basically, you have to change the format of it, you have to actually, or to activate it as far as like with the food, you have to go through a couple of processes. So you have to change the process of it. So today, what we're doing, we're gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes. You get the flour, put it in the oven for 20 minutes. until it really dries up, until it's like just a dry flower, like a dry herb, basically. So from there, the heat reactivates it from one process to another, and we're just gonna break it all the way down. I'm gonna use it as an herb, just like it's thyme or rosemary or something of that nature. We're gonna include it into our sauce that we have started already back here. And that's it. We're gonna cook off our seafood, cook off our lobster tails, our tiger prawns, scallops, and hopefully we can fill up some bellies.
So, Chef, tell
Yes,
us about your products. I
My
guess
products.
You have products
Yes.
as well,
Yes.
and I know that you're cooking with them today.
Correct.
So why don't you tell the folks about your products?
Okay, so I have a seasoning line called Scratches Gourmet Seasoning. Let me try to see how we can get it going. We have several of them. We have jerk, we have vegetable, pork, seafood, beef, and poultry. All of them, it's all top of the line. It's all top of the line. It's hand-picked seasonings and herbs and spices. All of them are hand-picked and perfectly paired together to go with each vegetable or protein. Now, a lot of people, they're like, I don't want the pork because it's for pork. No, it's just, once again, like I said, it's paired well with pork. But it's actually really good it's good on vegetables. And if you're doing something like it just went off, so let's turn this off real quick. There we go. So like if you're doing something like a teriyaki beef, that pork seasoning would be beautiful with. Or if you're doing any type of Asian dish, regardless if it's chicken, beef, fish, anything of the nature, that pork will go beautifully with it.
That sounds good because I don't eat other meats, just the ones that swim.
Mhm.
So and vegetables too. So I'm always looking for great seasonings. So Chef,
Yes, ma'am.
you said when you're breaking down the flour,
Mhm.
there may be people who don't know what that is. So can you show them the original flour?
Yes.
And then kind of talk about what flour is?
Where did I put it?
Oh, here, you can use one of these.
There you go. That's what I'm looking for right here. Okay. This is the flour. It is grown. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's grown just like any other plant. That's why we just call it a flower.
It's grown from hemp.
And it's grown from hemp, most definitely. But when I say the breakdown of this form right here, if you try to put this in a dish, in this nature right here, it'll be a total loss. It'll be a total loss.
Why is that?
Because of the way that's a good question.
So you mean
I don't know how
can
to
just take it and grind it up
No, you
and
can't do
sprinkle
that.
it in?
You can't do that. No, you can't do that. It's not going to happen that way. You have to actually, because in this form, it's basically used for smoking.
Ah, there you go.
It's
Okay.
used for smoking. Give me just a second.
So people will typically buy the flour.
Mhm.
They can actually, the same flour that we're cooking with, guys, they will buy this flour and grind it up and roll it up
Correct.
and smoke it. So we're not doing that today.
No, we're not.
We're taking it, and as Chef Gaston said, he's
We're
almost
going to change.
changed the structure of
We're
it.
changing
almost.
the chemical balance of it, basically. Let's just say it like that. Now, will it change the flavor of the food? Slightly, depending on how much you use. And it's just like with any herb or spice, you can overpower it. Just like you can put too much rosemary in food. You can put too much basil in something, you know what I mean? You can also put too much of this flour right here in it, and it's going to taste just like it, Yes.
Well, sounds like today is going to be a very
Interesting day.
Interesting day. So chef, so what I think I hear you saying is it heat sensitive?
Yes, ma'am. Very much so. Very
Okay.
much so. It's just like when you put a fire on it.
Oh, right. So that's okay.
Same
Okay.
exact thing.
Wow, guys, and it smells really good.
It smells beautifully.
It smells so good already. I
So-
can't wait. Now, the chef is actually allergic to shellfish, so he's gonna have some that he has over to the side,
Mhm.
and then one of Eric in our studio audience, who's been helping us make sure that we can broadcast effectively. He also doesn't eat
Shellfish.
shellfish.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting to hear their experience of how it tastes with just the sauce and the noodles and everything. But Tasha and I, we're going to be going in.
Uh-oh.
We're going to go in and we don't have anything to do today. And we'll probably check in with you later in the day and let you know just how relaxed we are. And so that's why you need to come on and become a member of the Bangology Cannabis Society, because we get to do fun stuff like this. So I'm gonna turn it back over to the chef.
So can I ask you a question real quick, Chef?
Yes, sir.
So this is the flour after it's just been heated.
Correct.
So you've
Correct.
like released the
I've
oils
released
and all
all
the
that.
flavor into it,
Yes, I have.
and you've set it aside, and then you finish the cooking, and you're gonna pop it back
No,
in
I'm
at the
gonna
last.
Actually, add it to the sauce so it can infuse all the way throughout the sauce.
So I could think of this as like my oregano on
Exactly.
steroids.
Exactly.
Okay,
There you go.
because I'm the slow
Oregano
one in
on
the room.
steroids. That's-
I'm the slow one in the room. I'm gonna ask a lot
That's
of
a beautiful
questions.
way of saying it. That is exactly what it is. Oregano on steroids.
So when you're cooking with this,
Mhm.
is it gonna like? Can you get different flavors from it,
You actually, well,
or is it pretty much an industry? Like there's just this general note
I'm
of
gonna say it
flavor.
like this. It's like avocado.
Mm.
Avocado would take on the flavor of anything that you put it with. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of folks don't know this. Before butter was created, avocado was the natural butter. You know, so this is the same way. It'll take on the flavor of anything that you put it in.
So you don't have to worry about your guests going like, "Ooh, this has got a funky flavor. What did you put in it?" Or
No.
"What's this nasty
No.
funk?"
No, you don't have to worry
Because
about that.
we've all
Yeah.
gone through the park and smelled somebody smoking pot and thought, "Ooh, that stinks."
Correct.
It's not going to do that to my food.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not. That's why I said we're gonna change the format of it. You know, the chemical of it.
So chef, how often do you like cooking with cannabis?
I love it.
Okay, and why?
Because I like to watch the effects that it has on people.
So guys, you can see he's chopping and dicing it up.
So when you prepare a menu and you know you're going to be using cannabis,
Mm-hmm.
do you change the menu or what you're actually going to cook so that you can utilize the herb better or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I will.
So I could
critique
call
just a
you and
tad.
you would do a 4-course,
Of course.
relax and enjoy and then smile kind of meal.
And you're gonna get your first course within the next 30 minutes. You'll be feeling pretty well. And the thing about cooking with cannabis is, even though you're full, you're gonna still want to eat more.
That's a restaurant owner's delight.
Exactly.
Oh,
We're going to be ordering 6 desserts. Just
Exactly.
make sure. But I like the way you said that if you're preparing a meal, you can pace the meal out
Correct.
so that they can enjoy the effect of the cannabis.
Correct.
Wow.
There we go. So from here, we're just gonna grab our herbs. We're gonna infuse it with our sauce back here.
This is, Tanya, this is where you got to go bang, allergy. When you put some spices in.
Bang!
There
Allergy.
you go. There you go.
Yes. So which one did you use, chef? Because we had several. We're using.
I used the uplifter, lifter plus.
All right, the
This is
lift.
what we
We used the Lifter Plus. We used the whole thing. I can't remember how much Lifter Plus we got, but so let me tell you guys about Lifter Plus. And we are using this product from It's a Crazy Eights product from Mr. Hemp Flour. So let me tell you about this Delta 8. This Delta 8, I started seeing it come out, people talking about Delta 8 over the last few weeks or so. When I got ready to find Delta 8, because we don't carry flour in our brand right now, I couldn't find it. I could not find it anywhere. And so let me tell you a little bit. I think I already told you a little bit about Delta 8, but let me tell you about this particular product from Mr. Hemp Flour. He describes it as, pull this up right here, maybe possibly, a body high. And so we kind of talked about that. I don't know what a body high is, but I guess we're going to figure that out today.
Shortly.
We'll be figuring it out shortly. Let's see. So this has 5.6 milligrams of Delta 8. No, it doesn't. 53 milligrams of Delta 8, 15.1% CBD. And so what they do with this flour is they grow it. And then they, when Delta 9 is oxidized, it turns into Delta 8. And so it calms down a little bit. So what they do is when they grow the hemp flour, they create this spray of Delta 8, and they spray it over their strain. So if you're a pot smoker, you might be familiar with Gorilla Glue, Girl Scout cookies, some of these other strains.
Now wait a minute. You almost slipped into the inject chlorides. You mean there are nicknames for different kind of pots?
They're different strains.
So Gorilla Glue is a nickname. Like, don't run down to Home Depot.
No, you don't
expect to get TH.
No.
Or don't grab a Girl Scout and ask her for cookies because
there is no. That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
They're strains of marijuana, and they're known to kind of, every strain has it does its thing.
Now, is the same true for CBDs and THC8s?
Some CBDs, you can get them in these different strains as well, but it's not going to make you high. It's gonna make you relax. I always tell people, they're like, oh, I didn't feel anything. I was like, well, you probably did. You just didn't feel what you were expecting to feel. So, and CBD doesn't make you high.
I've always heard it described like getting out of a really good long warm bath at a spa when you don't have to work the next day.
That's a great way to describe it, Eric, because I remember when I started, I sampled all of the products when we were trying to select products for our line, and I can remember trying the full spectrum gummy, and it felt like a wave of just relaxation coming over me, and I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna work right here, and I slept really well. Because that's what my body needed. I think that the products give you what your body
But it doesn't
needs.
impair your ability to go to work or drive.
No.
So it's like the perfect Christmas gift for those moms who have been turned to homeschooling moms. That about by Thursday they're like, I need to get out of
By
here.
Wednesday, they're drinking they're drinking wine out of their Yeti. Yeah, they just need a couple of gummies and some CBD.
What is the age range for gummies?
They must be 21 and older.
To purchase or use?
To purchase, you have to be 21 and over. There are a lot of studies out right now looking at using CBD with kids who may be attention deficit, and I've talked to some parents that they've been doing their own research. I think if you're a parent and you decide you want to use that as a mode of I can't use the word treatment, but to help, then I think that's up to the parent. But if I can't sell it to them, the parent would have to would have to purchase it for that child. And I always recommend that you talk to your doctor before you start any of this. What you may find is a lot of them are totally unaware of what CBD is. They don't know very much about it. They're just now starting to teach about the endocannabinoid system in medical school. We all have an endocannabinoid system that cannabis works with the receptors in our body. And so depending on what your particular ailment is, then you want to choose a product that will work well for you. So that was a good question about the kids. If you have,
So when you say endo,
so it's just like your
like you gotta talk to me like I don't know nothing.
Eric, like,
I just thought I was coming for lunch.
That's why he needs to become a member, right, T?
Oh, you're not even a member?
He won the sweepstakes and he got to come along.
Oh.
He won
But
the
there's people
sweepstakes.
that may be deciding to become a member and need
Yes.
to get caught up
So,
to me.
so when you think about the nervous system, you think about the musculoskeletal system, you think about the gastrointestinal system, right? There's also an endocannabinoid system. I think I said that right. And so the endocannabinoid system is made up of different receptors in our bodies that talk to cannabis to make it work well for us. That's my explanation of how it works. And so we all have that system in our bodies. And so when we start using cannabis as for wellness, right? So we talk about CBD for health, not high. When you use it for wellness, it taps into those receptors. Now, there are a lot of people that use just regular street THC, and they will tell you it helps with their anxiety, it helps with their pain. The government they have 2 patents on cannabis that go back to, I think, the Reagan years. So this isn't something like, somebody just had a great idea saying, hey, let's start selling CBD to everybody. Let's start doing this with cannabis for everybody. I think that the government, they've known for a very long time that it's beneficial and can be very beneficial to your body if you have certain ailments. So right now there's a lot of testing, and I think there's been testing on dementia, right? If you have dementia, they've been giving it to cancer patients to help them regulate their appetites. So, I always tell people, do your homework. When someone first told me about CBD oil, all they said was take the oil, but no one actually spent any time trying to educate me about why I needed to take it, what it was going to do. My thing was, I don't do drugs, right? I don't do drugs. And so as I started learning more about the benefits of CBD, I tried my first product, and it didn't work for me. It made me sick. No, my second product, actually my first product was a pain rub that worked exceptionally well. So then I decided I wanted to try a tincture, which is what the oil is called, tincture, Tincture. Got it off Amazon, because I get everything off Amazon. And it didn't work well for me. I actually started having a lot of side effects. It was a low dosage. Went to the doctor. Doctor actually thought some other things were going on. Sent me to a specialist, and he was like, what are you doing? What are you not doing? And I really didn't want to say that I tried this CBD. And I said, well, the only thing, because by the time I got to the second doctor, all the symptoms had stopped because I stopped taking the CBD. And I told him that I'd been taking it, and he said, oh, this particular doctor he was a proponent for CBD. And what he told me was, you've got to use quality products. You can't get them from the gas station in Amazon. And I was like, oh my God, how did he know? Because I didn't tell him I got it off Amazon. And so probably later on, I guess the earlier part of this year, I really started learning more and more about it. So much so, decided to birth Bangology, because there are people just like myself who, one, they don't want to talk about using CBD because they don't want to be judged, because they don't know that CBD is not THC. They're not sitting around getting high. They're actually working on their pain. There are people that I know who've had surgeries and they can't take the prescription drugs anymore. And so you've got to do your homework. You've got to learn about how it's going to work for you. You've got to have a talk with your doctor. You've got to, I got a question.
What you putting on that?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll learn about it. But people start putting things on my food. I need to know what it is.
okay, we're going to use the Scratches Gourmet Seafood Seasoning right now. You know, so we're going to season all of the seafood with this right here. You know, get a good look at it right here.
Get a good look at this camera.
I don't know where the camera is. I can't see.
Right
there you go.
here, yeah.
Oh, right there. There you go.
So Eric got sidetracked. Eric's like, hey, wait a minute, he's putting something on the food. Eric, you can't throw me off like that. I can't remember what I was talking about. But anyway.
Quality control.
Quality
Bangology
control.
provide. What kind of oils do they teach?
Tinctures. So these
is it
are,
like is it a plant oil or is it a?
No, so it's actually, so you saw how the chef was manipulating the flour. When this hemp is grown, so it's grown in the fields, and they take it through its process to get it into liquid form. This is CBG, so it's an isolate. And they may add it with a carrier oil, which may be fractionated coconut oil. Let's see, I think this one is fractionated coconut oil. But a lot of places and these, let me also say, our products are made in the USA. The products are grown here, they're made here, all parts are USA. Some products, they'll tell you, well, you know, some parts of our products are from China, or 10% of our products are made in the USA. Well, which 10%? So it was very important to me that we used a product that was all made in the USA. So they may mix it with a fractionated coconut oil and then add the CBG to it, or the CBD, or the CBN to the products to create the tincture.
Question.
Yes.
So is it possible that I could cook with that oil?
As a-
or it's like searing this these scallops and this shrimp?
So let me tell you about that. So Chef asked if we could cook with the CBD oil, and you absolutely can. Now, what CBD does, if you smoke the pot and you get a little too lifted, if you have some CBD oil, the Bangology Premium Full Spectrum CBD oil, it will kind of mellow you out. It'll bring you back down. I had a friend that said they ate too many they ate too many Rice Krispie treats. Someone had made Rice Krispie treats and they ate the whole thing. And I think he told me he was probably high for like 2 days. And I was like, oh my God, intentionally? He was like, it was crazy. I said, well, if you had had some CBD, you probably could have cut that time in half, right? So yes, definitely, Chef, you can we're using our CBD to, and I cook with it all the time. I'll add it to whatever. If I'm fixing vegetables, I'll take the CBD, I'll add it to it. You can actually buy CBD infused olive oil, but why? If you go ahead and you purchase your own tincture, then you can use that in your cooking as well. People add it to their tea, their coffee. There's so many different things that you can do with it to get it into your body. So, how are we looking, Chef?
I need one that has some oil in it.
Oh! I'll go get you one. Actually, there's one upstairs in my room. Yes, these are the samples that are empty because I've used them.
Do you by chance have any other type of oil, like just regular olive oil or anything of that
I
nature?
do. In the pantry, I've got olive and I think
Olive.
avocado.
Either or then.
Okay.
Either or.
Yes, we use a lot of different types of oils. We use grapeseed, we use olive, and we use avocado.
All of those
So,
are healthy.
Yes. Okay, that's a corner of avocado, but there's some olive in there too. So are you guys enjoying this? We're literally just hanging out today. We are hanging out. The food looks great. Can you guys see the food? It looks amazing. And can y'all still hear me?
Great, that's grape seed. I want this one. Yep.
That's
White wine vinegar.
yeah, it's the fat bottle, Eric.
This is another vinegar.
My mother told me you don't go in women's pantries or women's purses.
He's like,
The purse was sure.
right.
The purse was sure, but the
The
pantry,
pantry,
if you're cooking, you got to go in there.
Right. I
There
started
we go.
doing like my mama said. Now, if I
Beautiful,
gotta go
beautiful.
and find it, I'm gonna beat your tail. So, yes, Alex, here we go. All right, here you go, Chef.
There you go. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's gonna be cooking with that. Allie and Roxy said he's the
CBD.
best chef ever. I know the food is going to be excellent. Yes, let me tell you, whenever I watch him cooking online, I want to go and lick the screen because it just even if it's something I don't eat, I'm just like I want those oxtails, or I want that whatever. So don't hear that?
That's that rosemary.
That's the rosemary. Is that the real rosemary?
It's the real
Oh.
rosemary.
So what other questions do you guys have? What other questions do you have?
I'm learning. I'm just learning.
Eric's like, I'm learning. So we've got Natasha Good here, and she is a founding member. Tasha, tell us about why did you become a founding member?
You didn't hear me? Oh. Take my mask off. I was more curiosity for me. I do events, and I know like cannabis focused events. I see the camera now. CBD events are becoming more popular now, so I wanted to be more educated about the different products and also how they may benefit me with different ailments I have. I run a lot, so you know the oils and the rubs and stuff like that. So I had various reasons why I was curious, and I wanted to support my friend's business as well.
So what have you used so far?
I have done more so edibles. So this will be my first time having kind of like a pure CBD.
So yeah, when you say edibles, what is that in the product line? Like
So,
the gummies?
Gummies
or-
are considered edibles. Yeah, gummies. I mean, and people make brownies. You know, those are considered edibles. Anything you can eat. So, are we having edibles today, Chef?
Your food's gonna be edible.
So when you think of your edibles, is it not part of your daily routine?
Oh, no, it's not part of my daily routine. No.
But like if you run and you've got bad knees, it's like, give me an edible.
That's what I may start doing now, but especially like hearing everything you said today as far as you can take it daily. I know
Yeah.
the creams and stuff you can rub it on, but I didn't know there was something that you can ingest,
Yeah.
daily to kind of help with all your ailments.
If you take it every day, it's gonna minimize the pain. I've been having something going on with my foot, and I've been doing a combination of the CBD and the CBG, and rubbing it down really well. And so I'm able to jump around, I'm able to play golf. Now, tonight, it's gotta make it till I get to the doctor in 2 weeks. So, but yes, if you take it daily, if you have chronic pain, so people with chronic pain, people who have that nagging pain all the time, then they need to take it. Take it every day, get into your system. You may back off a little bit, but there are people who take it every single day, just like a vitamin. It's considered like a supplement.
That oil smells so beautiful.
It smells so good,
It smells
guys.
so good.
And I wish you could smell what we smell in this kitchen It smells so yummy. Type in the chat, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? And are you enjoying this episode of Bangology Brunch? Bangology Brunch. Thanks for joining us. You know, when you tell people you're doing a cooking episode, they're like, well, Dad, we don't get to eat. Well, but you get to learn, right? Because you may decide that you want to create this for yourself, or why even try to create it for yourself? I'm all about the DFY, done for you. Just call Chef, and he'll come to your kitchen with his seasonings and prepare
Correct.
a meal. So tell them how they can connect with you.
You can easily connect with me. You can go to your Google search and type in www.Scratches Catering of Atlanta. You type that in, you're gonna see my webpage will pop up, and voila, you have a spot where you can actually reserve catering, and you can actually also buy the seasonings on there.
So tell us what that is again.
It's www.scratchescatering.
Scratch, like,
Scratches.
okay.
And the way the name was derived because everything is prepared from scratch.
I
Ah.
like that.
Scratches Catering ATL.
Of Atlanta.
Oh. We're going to put that on the banner. I hope I have it spelled right.
SCRATCHS or apostrophe S of Atlanta.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Scratches Catering of Atlanta.
CATER.
Oh. All right. So what else we need to know? What else are we putting in?
Now this CBD oil that I'm using, it's my first time ever cooking with it, and I can actually smell the difference between that oil and the olive oil. And I only put a little bit in there, so it's going to be very delicious. This meal.
We can't wait. We cannot wait.
It's going to be very delicious.
We cannot wait. I know I can't because I'm hungry. What about you, T?
I'm hungry too.
So, you know, I'm usually in the bubble all during the week, and on the weekend I do something fun and exciting. I'm either going to play golf, or I'm gonna ride around 285. I don't know. I'm gonna go shopping. I'm just not like ready to go and be amongst like a lot of people. And so, so this is my weekend thing here. We're doing this cooking, our cooking show for the month. We're participating in the film festival today. And I just feel a little nervous. I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of giggling. I don't know if we're gonna giggle or if we're gonna be relaxed, or
It might be both.
or we might just do both. I mean, I don't know. So we will definitely keep you posted on how we feel. And I know the food is going to be absolutely amazing, right? Food is going to be absolutely amazing. So, you know how they do on the cooking shows, right? When you're eating it, and we're like, oh my God, the food is so good. Yeah, I know you guys are going to be hating us, but we have to let you know how this food tastes. And then we're going to come back and let you know how we're feeling. So I want to go ahead and talk about this mini mobile MD kit again by Dr. Khadijah Rapp. She's an emergency room physician, over 20 years experience, and she sees so many people coming in the emergency room. She is sponsoring today's show, and she sees so many people coming into the emergency room that she decided to design the mobile MD kit. And so what's inside this kit, and Chef, you might need one of these when you're cooking, you know? What's inside this kit is some, of course, masks are everywhere. But the cool thing is that they're ear savers, because I guess people have like really big heads and loops start hurting their ears. And so that helps. And then there's all kinds of bandages, forceps, and shears. I don't know if I'm qualified to use forceps. I don't know. Gauze, a wire splint. I know I'm definitely not qualified to use that.
You'd use that if you jam your fingers. You just gotta.
I'm going to the. You know, everyone over the age of 50 needs, like I have an array of these. For the knee, for the ankle, for the finger. These elastic bandages, they're in here. Gloves are in here. But let me tell you the thing that is so cool is if you are trained in CPR, where is it? There is a CPR single-use mouthpiece. So you can help save a life and still be safe, man. So here's a mouthpiece for doing that. And there's eye wash and hand sanitizer. And I'm never going to be able to get all this stuff back in here. Tears, artificial tears, Benadryl, electrolytes. So all great things. Stuff for burn dressing. So she says that she created this because people would show up in the emergency room with things that they could treat themselves. And so, so thank you, Dr. Khadijah, for sponsoring today's event. And if you go to the drkhadijahmd.com, or if you go to the mobilemdkit.com, you will be able to participate in her BOGO special that she's running right now. You can follow her on all places as Dr. Khadijah Rap on Facebook and Instagram. So, and if you want to be a sponsor of our next live broadcast, just drop me a note in the chat, let me know, and we will get you going. Hey Bernice, thanks for joining. Yes, this kit is awesome. I keep the mini kit in my car. Even though I have a million masks, sometimes I get ready to go somewhere and I don't have a mask. I don't know why. I think that's what happens when you have like too many. And so so I keep the mini kit in my car, and then I have everything I need in here for a small little accident. So how we doing, Chef? You looking good over here.
You're almost ready.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna plate it. I know it's gonna be lovely. It smells so good. So guys, I know that you saw, I think he showed you, and I'm going to show you again. We're using this flour from Crazy 8, Mr. Hemp flour. And so this is what it looks like. It looks just like a pot, right? This is Electra. And so when you order flour, so you can actually, there are people who have chronic pain. They actually, they prefer to smoke or they prefer to vape. I'm just not good at either, any of them. So it's like, I don't like it. So you order this, you'd have to have a grinder, and then you just, you roll it up. I do like the smell though. So, I guess so Chef.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're going to, because I've heard a lot of people talk about canna butter and canna oil. Can you take this if you're a baker, right? If you're a baker and you want to bake some brownies, some cookies, some donuts, we're moving into the holiday season. And some of y'all might need some of this to deal with your families, because you got, some of you might need this. So can they use this? Do they have to take it through the same process, or is it a different process for making canna butter or canna oil?
Now, it is a different process when you're using canna butter and canna oil. I'm not the best baker in the world.
Yeah.
I can't stand it because you have to be so meticulous with it.
Oh.
You have to have a lot of patience with it. I like the high pace.
Yes.
I don't want to be able to just have some soft music playing and have time for it. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Now I do have some bakers. When it comes to that can of butter and the can of oil, they will. Whew, they break it all the way down to a T.
Oh,
And
wow.
I've never been disappointed with it.
And so from what I understand is the thing about using I didn't put it back in the thing. The thing about using cannabis, whether it's a CBD type flower or if it's if you prefer to use the THC flower, you have to be really careful in how you use that,
Yes.
because you can use too much, just like my friend who had the Rice Krispie treat, ate the whole Rice Krispie treat because he said it was yummy, but he said he was high for 2 days. So, so you gotta, make sure that you are using a good process, that you understand, how to get that butter in, or that oil, or whatever the process is. You want to work with someone who knows what they are doing. I see plates. There are more plates in the dishwasher too. This is going to be so yummy. So we haven't had any alcohol. I just want you to know that because we want to feel the true effects of what we're eating. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to make this big thing of mimosas. We're going to have mimosas. We're going to eat this 4-pot meal. But we are on 0. All I've had is green tea this morning and some peanut butter pretzels. Don't judge me. But yeah. So it's gonna be good. So Chef, you said how long should it take to kick in?
I'll give it about 30 minutes, if that.
So 30 minutes to kick in. I told y'all I usually do stuff on the weekend, so this is my activity. So I have nothing to do today, but lounge and eat and watch film festival movies. So it's gonna be, y'all see those plates? He is getting those plates together. So make sure you go to Scratches Catering of Atlanta.
There you go.
Scratches Catering. Can somebody put that in the chat? Because I just cannot get it.
Look at the back of his t-shirt.
Scratch it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing up here. Thank you, Eric. That's why you need people to help you out. Scratches Catering, and you can learn all about. Our chef. So our chef is he's actually from my hometown. Well, he's from around my hometown. He went to school in my hometown. But he's a Southern boy. Originally born in Cuthbert, Georgia. That's how we say it, Cuthbert. And
Correction, I am from Albany, Georgia.
well, your thing don't say that. They say Cuthbert.
Well, see.
That's to throw people off?
Yes.
Oh!
That's where my origins come from. My dad is from
Lord,
Cuthbert,
he said, see. So he is in the FBI and he's in the witness protection program, obviously. He's like, wait, I am from Albany. So then I was like, well, he went to, okay, so scratch all of that. What you gonna do with these people? So he is from my hometown, Albany, Georgia. And I saw him, I don't know, I think I was just scrolling through one day and I was working on planning our monthly sessions for our members, and I saw him online cooking, and I can't remember what he was cooking that day, but it was amazing. And I do remember asking him, do you ever use the air fryer? And he was like, no. No. Oh, he was making Brussels sprouts. That's what he was making. He was making Brussels sprouts, and I had just learned how to make Brussels sprouts in the air fryer, and I remember asking him, and he was like, no, because he's a real cook, right? I just play one in his kitchen. So I started following him, and I reached out to him, and I was so So happy. I said, hey, when we get ready, I'd love for you to come and do a segment. Do you cook with cannabis? He said, yes. And I was like, I'd love for you to come and do a segment with, when we do that, we want to do something around cooking with cannabis. And so he said yes, the rest is history, and I'm so glad to share him with our members, with our tribe, with everybody. So make sure his website is on the screen now, Scratch's Catering of Atlanta. Make sure you visit if you want to plan some type of meal. It doesn't have to be a cannabis meal. I would definitely say look him up. So also, if you like what you've heard today, and you're like, hey, I want to know more about Bangology, then go to our website and visit bangology.com. You can learn about the membership. You can learn about all of the things that we're doing. You can check out the full description of all of the products and place an order. I love packaging up lovely orders for our customers. So remember, can you give me that bag? Remember, I said that Eric Reed was here. He was our sweepstakes winner. So we didn't do a sweepstakes in October, but we did do a sweepstakes in September. And Eric was our sweepstakes winner. And so Eric, here is your Eric won. Eric won. Eric, you got to open them so everybody can try. So Eric won a full spectrum bottle of gummies.
So what am I using this one for?
Whatever you want to use them for.
So when you say full spectrum,
so it's the whole leaf.
so it has the
It's
CBD.
CBD, CBG, CBC, 0.3% THC, because that's what the law says it can have. Yeah. So open it up and try it.
Well, I don't want to overlap them in.
He's like, I don't want to be too high.
You open that door for the trick-or-treaters.
Up and down. Yeah, keep those out of the hands of kids.
Now, I was thinking open the door and then be like, whoa, that's a little too much trick-or-treater.
That's funny. So look and see what else you have in your bag, Eric.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm the worst giver because I try and get rid of it really quick. So, how to get more Bangology. What's this?
So.
Oh, so all the questions I answered you had in the packet already for me? Like discount codes, can it treat my kids, can it treat my pets?
So let's talk about that.
Oh, pets.
Yes, we offer CBD for pets. That's the one thing I didn't bring up. We have CBD for pets. And so if your pet is, because pets have ailments too. You know, before my dear beloved dog died, he, had a hard time getting up and down these steps. But if your dog has pain, or if they need a little something to calm their butt down, then we do offer CBD treats for pets. And so you'll see those on the website as well. So what Eric has in his hand, whenever you place an order, you will get a little thing that says, thank you for choosing Bangology, and about our story. You'll get a coupon to use for your next order. So if you're a founding member, founding members get 15% off of all of their purchases. So if you're a regular member, just a customer, you can get 10% off. 10% off.
So if you were a founding member,
Yes.
you get 15% off all your future orders.
Yes.
What was the cost of membership?
Membership for founding members was $97. And so they get all of the rights. They get.
Okay, so I blew that. Day late, I'm sorry, Eric. Here we come.
But we are going to open it up again. I think we've got space for, depending on how many peanuts I have left. We've got space for, I think, maybe 20 more founding members. And so in January, we won't take any more founding members, but membership will increase.
And with membership, you get 10, what do you get off?
So with membership, you get 15% off all your products and gear. You get
So this would cost,
this costs 59. This bottle is 59. The isolate is 49.
so 10% off, you're saving about $5-6 every order.
Mm-hmm.
So it pays for itself.
It pays for itself. It pays
That was,
for itself.
I haven't
know.
had the food yet, but I'm still tracking.
So you get the discounts. You get discounts off the gear. You get sessions. You get access to some of the physicians that are in our community that come in and talk about CBD. You get access to our back end where we have a lot of resources that go in depth about CBD, how to use CBD, anything you can even imagine. We'll have teaching videos back there. We actually have a schemata for Bangology. So if you come in and you absolutely know nothing about CBD and its properties, you can log into the back end of the site, the members only area. It's exclusive. And you can watch the video about how you can track your growth and your knowledge. I believe that when it comes to putting things in your body, that you want to do your homework. You want to know, how do I best make this product work for me? And you want to use premium products. You don't want to use gas station products. You don't want to use I can't vouch for those products. What I can do is vouch for our products and the folks that make our products. So, oh wow, how we doing, Chef?
We're ready to play it up.
All right, so guys, he is plating up. I'm gonna get off the screen so you can see this. He is plating up. Then look at that. Look at that. Looks like about to lose a scallop. I don't think it came back.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh. Look at that.
Look
Look
over
at
here.
that.
You messed the plate up now. Oh yeah, this is your very first plate. You have your, what is it, squid,
Yes.
your shrimp, your tiger prawns basically, your scallops, and your
Octopus.
octopus. That's it. Tentacles.
Tentacles.
So, who has the first plate?
Ladies, of course.
Ladies, of course. Okay, now we'll come over
See, it's
here.
like a real restaurant. You change out the plates.
Oh, that's okay. Now I'm gonna come on over here and plate them all up.
All right, so the chef is plating up. He is getting everybody situated. Yep. Getting everybody situated. No, because my finger was in the way. That looks absolutely amazing. And so, okay, he's plating that one up.
You ladies are the only ones that's eating the shellfish here.
Yes. So T, you go ahead and
Overload of. There you go.
Yes. So you go ahead. You're gonna be the first one to taste because we're eating. I'm gonna eat mine last. Because Eric doesn't eat seafood, so What do you think? What do you taste? Describe what you're tasting.
It doesn't, I don't taste the flour at all. Like, it's just, you know, it's flavorful, but you don't taste like, you know, the THC
Okay.
or the CBD.
Okay. Okay. Does it taste different?
Not really, maybe just minor difference, but it doesn't taste, it's not, it's like a different seasoning. I don't know how to explain it, but
Okay.
it doesn't taste like, if you gave it to me, I wouldn't think there was THC or CBD in this. I would just think that there was additional seasonings added to it that I maybe didn't necessarily use at my house.
Okay. Okay.
So,
All right.
or
All
seasonings I
right.
wasn't accustomed, but it's very good.
All right. Can you taste the rosemary?
I taste everything.
Now that's a good meal when you can taste all the flavors. When you can taste all the flavors.
He's saucy now.
He's saucy. So
I'm
this
just
is
happy
Eric.
to be sitting at a
Eric,
table
Eric
where
was a bad boy, so he gets no sauce. So Eric doesn't eat shellfish, and so the chef yeah, he doesn't even get any food. So the chef is preparing him, preparing his without the shellfish so that he can experience it as well. And so,
And the sauce is a wine base.
oh, a
Now, why
chef
I do
after my own heart. So if you are allergic to shellfish, or you don't eat shellfish, and you're like, oh, I'd love to experience that meal, the chef can come up with an alternative for you, and that's what you want. You and chef, you also do meal prep too, right?
Correct, I do, yes ma'am.
So tell the people about that.
So my meal prep, I'm new to it. Tried to stay away from it because I was a little nervous, you know, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I love doing it. Right now I had 2 clients that have a particular diet that they're using called a HCG diet,
Oh,
which basically they have to stay up under 800 calories a day.
okay.
So they have to be very, very strict about what they eat, the portions, things of that nature.
Okay.
You know, so if I can master that, I think I can do any type of meal prep.
Wow, wow. So not only does he cook with cannabis, not only does he's a world-renowned chef,
Sounds good.
but he also can help you get your life with this meal prep. Cause y'all know y'all at home eating up all kind of stuff. And so it is time to get back on track and not be eating up everything in the kitchen.
Take control of your life.
Take control of your life. Take control of your life. So I'm ready to taste the food myself. So I'm going to
Set that camera down.
set the camera down.
Correct.
Let's see, put you back in the thing. See, put this back in the thing. And I'm gonna go taste the food. Put you back there.
I'm coming to you right now in 5.
Oh, Eric, he's coming to Eric. He's coming to Eric with his plate.
3.
So that was my bad.
All right, here you go. Woo. I love calamari. So he is taking Eric his
There
plate,
you go, sir.
and I'm gonna add myself back to the stream. And y'all know that I'm here for all of this. Let's see. Y'all see that? I don't know if you can see my plate, but it is absolutely beautiful. And let's see that steam? So I do taste a little, like you said, it's kind of like when I'm in Africa.